Hello everybody, mean, green, and in between, and as you can probably see, this is a remake of a video. I'm remaking my first video because there was a Filmora, whatever, watermark, the music was too loud, and honestly it was really bad, and someone asked me to change it. So, who am I to say no? Besides, it was bad anyways. Now, to start us off, we've got the original Pokemon Red Blue games, which I never played. And I know that upsets some people, but I mean, can you blame me? I'm a 2000s kid, not a 90s kid. Oh, you said something offensive. I'm sorry. I played Fire Red and Leaf Green, and Fire Red and Leaf Green are probably B-tier games. They're definitely good. They're not my favorite by any means necessary, but they're not bad at all. I never played Yellows. Hang on, let me just get the games that I never played out of the way. Just to not bore you guys, okay? Okay. Now, Emerald. F tier. So for context, I played Emerald a long time ago when I was younger, and that Poochyena that you encounter in the very beginning of the game, that's supposed to be a really, normal, casual encounter. Mine was shiny. So I closed the game, and I never played it again. That's sorry. Diamond and Pearl. S-tier games. I loved these games. These games had an amazing story. They had good writing. Pokemon designs were on point. Like Palkia. I played Pearl first, and Palkia, my god, my man, love him so much. Palkia is my guy. Pokemon Platinum is B tier too. I actually never finished my Pokemon Platinum game. I tried really hard to get through that game, but I never was able to actually get through it. It definitely was a lot of fun from what I did play. I think I got up to, I literally got to Cynthia when I put the game down. I haven't picked it up since. If I ever find out how to connect it to my computer, I might play it sometime. It's a little bit of processing, but oh well. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, A tier. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are really good games. My sole issue with them is that they were easy. I hear all people complain all the time. Oh, Whitney was such a difficult boss. Oh, man, I got my butt kicked against Whitney. Whitney was never an issue for me. I picked Bayleaf, or not Bayleaf. I picked Chikorita as my starter, and I whooped Whitney. Her Pokemon were a joke. I had an issue with Claire because I didn't have enough reading capabilities to understand that I was supposed to go to the Dragon's Den. So I just never did until I replayed the game years ago. Or years later, so, like, I mean, it's not that much of a deal. Black and White are the best games ever, and you can suck it! I love Black and White. Black and White are amazing games. I have never, ever played Pokemon games that are better than Black and White. I played Pokemon Black, Reshiram, my guy. I love Reshiram so much. It's amazing. I love it. Anyways, Reshiram is the GOAT. That's all you really need to worry about. Now, next, Black 2 and White 2, B tier games. I never loved these games. They're actually C tier. They're very middle of the road. I think in my original rating that I said that I never played them, which was just actually incorrect. I did play them. I was stupid, I guess. X and Y S tier games. You can suck it. Pokemon Y specifically, the story wasn't fantabulous, like, but like I thought it was for 3D games. Everyone complains about the 3D models. I think the 3D models were actually really good, especially for what they were doing. Man, that game was 10, 11, 12 years ago or something. Jesus Christ, it's been... Oh my god, I just realized Pokemon Sun and Moon were coming around right around this time, weren't they? Wait. Pokemon Sun and Moon come out. Sun and Moon turns 10 this year? Wait, hang on. X and Y are 13? Oh my god. Jesus. That made me feel a little old, huh? Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I definitely liked them. Very, very mid games. I played Alpha Sapphire. The games were very, very boring until I was able to fly around, and then they got a lot of fun. Sun and Moon, I played Sun. I enjoyed the story, but the one thing that was holding it back was Necrozma felt very underutilized, which is why Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon get put up here. I played Ultra Moon. The game stories were amazing, but the one gripe I have with these games, everyone complains to me. They're like, oh my god, Ultra Necrozma was so difficult. How did you deal with no Ultra Necrozma? It was so mean to me. Guys, Ultra Necrozma was really easy to deal with. I killed it in one hit. Or not Sword Stance. It brought out Primarina, and I was panicked. Used the Z move for that was a Fairy type Z move, and it literally died in one hit. That was it. The battle was over. I still, to this day, think everyone was over exaggerating. Except for the only guy that I will say had it rough was, "Please live, Rabambi! You can live this!" No, it cannot. No, Rabambi cannot live that. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu D tier. Just Kanto remakes. They weren't bad by any means necessary, but like they were not, kind of mid. Okay, well I guess they weren't bad by any. I didn't love how they looked. To be completely honest. Ooh, Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield can get beat here. I liked the story a lot. It definitely gets a boost because I got cute Pokemon like Cubfu. And hot Pokemon like Urshifu, Hatterene. Yeah, that's something I overshared a bit there. Oh, Scarlet and Violet. I love Scarlet and Violet. I played Violet. I almost said played. No, I still play Violet to this day. The games were buggy as all hell when they first came out, but that wasn't really an issue for me because I didn't get them when they first came out. I did, however. I do, however, play a Switch Lite, so they're still buggy as all hell for me. However, they are probably the game where I found the second most shinies of my entire Pokemon career. Beaten out by the one that's after this one. These games E tier. They would get F tier if it wasn't for them being Diamond and Pearl. That's the only thing saving them from getting F tier. These games were awful. They looked awful. Follow Pokemon were done incorrectly. I mean, the quality of life features that they could have just easily copy-pasted from Platinum, they just didn't. Like, oh, they're a remaster, not a remake. Then why the fuck are they called remakes? Pokemon Legends Arceus, this game's both of the Legend games get S tier. S tier is definitely bigger than it was the first time, but not really complaining. Arceus gets S tier because for the first of its kind, it was amazing. Arceus just allowed me to explore an open world Pokemon game, and the shiny sound. The first shiny that I got that wasn't the guaranteed Ponyta was something I don't 100% remember. I still have it. I don't remember what it was. I know what it was. It was a Weasel. Yeah, I gotta show you Weasel. No. Weasel came out after Gligar. I got Gligar first. Gligar was adorable because Gliscor is just fucking amazing. And then Legends ZA is Pokemon Legends Arceus, but better. And you can fight me on that. The fighting style even improved. The music improved. The DLC for ZA was also amazing. While we didn't get any new Pokemon forms aside from Megas, it didn't really matter to me because the Megas definitely made up for it. Like, out of all the new ZA Megas, I have to say that with a little bit of a doubt, but that's just because there's so many good ones. My favorite is probably Mega Scolipede. Scolipede is my baby. I love Scolipede. I have no idea why, but in recent... I used to actually hate Scolipede. When I played through Black and White, I got a Scolipede. I looked at it, I immediately threw it in the box, never to be seen again. And then, recent years, I'd say right around... Well, I guess you can't call it recent years, because apparently they're 10 years old this year. But right around when Sun and Moon came out, I started loving Scolipede. No idea why. I don't even think you can get it in Sun and Moon. But there's your tier list, my friends. Updated, new, and improved. I'll make sure the music isn't there, and no filmmaker, no wonder share Filmora. That shit's gone. So you guys don't have to worry about it. Now, I forgot to mention it earlier, but if you guys actually noticed, for Pride Month, right here, I've done it. I've got the bisexual flag pinned onto my suit. That's the word I was looking for. Suit. Yeah, I've got it on my suit. It's pretty, right? I'm not very good at drawing the flag, I'll be honest, so I took a circle, I split it into thirds, and then I used colors that were incredibly similar, but I tried, okay? I'm not very good at this. The guy who draws for a living is not very good at drawing. I mean, whoops. Anyways, have a good day, evening, night, afternoon, and happy Pride Month, obviously. I hope to see you all soon, my lovelies. Goodbye, ciao, sayonara, however you say goodbye. I love you guys, goodbye.